This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code Zapdos TCG. This video is also sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name Zapdos TCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing with the first place winning list of the LAIC, the Latin America Internationals, has concluded. Big shout out to Juho Kallama from Finland, winning it all with Iron Hands in Miraidon EX. There was 1,263 players in the Master Division, and the Miraidon deck with Iron Hands actually came out on top. First of all, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're going to get daily uploads over here with some more Paradox Rift content. I was a little bit short on the uploads because I was focusing on League Cups. I myself got second, and it was with a fantastic Roaring Moon list. I'll be showing that very shortly on the channel as well. With that being said, Iron Hands with MP very much is able to take an additional prize card, and that's very good against Lost Box, Gardevoir, etc. with that very cool attack. And the list also runs a double turbo energy. So this is the first place winning list. Of course, Miraidon is still a very strong Pokemon, having one of the strongest abilities in the game, allowing you to get 2 lightning energies instantly from 2 lightning Pokemon, basic Pokemon, and slap them down on your bench. So you don't need to high roll on Battle VIP Pass with Miraidon. You can just instantly have everything from the deck, which is super awesome. So the list actually is running, as mentioned, that one-off double turbo energy, and with the Force Seal Stone you can also come and get it. That means with one generator that is successful with 2 energies, you're going to be able to attack with MP very much on the very first turn of the game, going second, which is insane, and that's going to be pressurizing a lot of archetypes for sure. Thinking about Gardevoirs, Lost Boxes, even if somebody starts with a Lumineon, you already have 3 prize cards up ahead in the prize race, which is actually insane. So what else is in the list? We have some turbo mode with Squawkabilly, we have some late game protection with Restart. The Mew also can attack from time to time. You do have that double turbo energy, so one Flaaffy Dynamotor and a double turbo energy allows you to use the genome hacking, allowing to copy paste attacks. I've been thinking about the stuff like the Greninja, which you can copy paste with Moonlight Shuriken, but there's more you can do with Mew EX. It's also in here for draw and free retreat. Another free retreat Pokemon here is Zeraora to help out with that free retreat, because you can only accelerate energies from the top 5 card of the deck with, of course, Electric Generator to the bench Pokemon. So that's going to be very important. That's why there's a lot of free retreat, as well as a lot of escape rope and switch cards. So a lot of ways you can get out of the active position. Raikou is still a very formidable low maintenance attacker with Lightning Rondo, allows you to draw a card as well. And this list is only running 2 copies of Path to the Peak. Don't need that much currently, it seems like, but they opted to go for more Iono instead. So instead of playing Judges, they're playing 3 Iono, 4 Research, and that's about it. So let's just go and play some games with Miraidon here. I'm calling it Miraidon Hands. And we did see that Entei and Iron Valiant did really well. I actually made a video about that recently. Actually, it was a couple of days ago. So we're going to be focusing on the first place winning list to see how good Miraidon is still performing on the ranked ladder. And I'm expecting a huge uptick in Miraidon. We're going to be talking about the results of LAIC shortly as well. Talking about the conversion rates, all the data you want. Going forward to Gdansk Regionals, which is actually happening next weekend, which is actually super excited for sure. So I'm wondering if we're going to be able to go first or second. And have a little bit of a crazy thing is that Gardevoir performed really well in Latin America. So there's that. Okay, we start out with a very bad hand. We do have Path, but that's about it. But we do get the mulligan, so we do. Okay, there is Roaring Moon action going. Okay. Our hand is actually pretty bad, but we do have Path, which can shut down this deck instantly. We'll see what happens. We're waiting for the opponent to set up. We do get that mulligan. It is 1 mulligan, and it is an escape rope. Still not what we are looking for. And yeah, the opponent will go first. So they're a little bit afraid of what we are able to do here. We have Path, but that's about it. So hopefully we will top deck an Ultra Ball or 2 Roaring Moons. Okay, a Vessel on top of that. We definitely need a Pokemon to just slap some damage here and there. Because we currently cannot use Generator on our active. It has to be on the bench. So we need Ultra Ball or Miraidon or a Draw Supporter. Any of those would do fine. Okay, 2 energies already on the Roaring Moon. Ultra Ball, they have a very fantastic start. There's going to be a Squawk coming. There they go. Squawk is something you can take down with for 3 prize cards, which is actually very interesting for sure. But already seeing 2 energies on the Roaring Moon, that is very, very scary. Okay, Dark Patch on top of that. Roaring Moon is set up. The conversion rate of Roaring Moon was also super bad. Okay, let's see. What are we able to do? We have Miraidon. Okay, we are having a game. So, with that being said, I'm going to use Miraidon. We're going to be setting ourselves up with... We do have free retreat, which is already super nice. You can draw an additional card. Let's get Miraidon and Mareep. And I will take, let's see here, a Tandem Unit, and I will get myself, what do we take? Zapdos, to take that additional damage output, or an Iron Hand is also something that we could use, or a Raikou. If we don't have a draw supporter, we could try and fetch one with the Raikou. I think that's actually a very nice thing to do here, so let's slap these down. We even have the Big Charm to help out, and we even have the... we could have gone for Boss's Orders to KO this one, so I think Boss's Orders here on the Squawk is definitely helping out with the price trade. So we will go for 1 Generator. We get 2 energies instantly. Oh, wow. Okay. That is very good already. We're going to be going for 1 on the Raikou, 1 on the Raikou. Could also try and go for Boss this guy already, which would have been insane, but I have no certainty that the next Generator will land successfully. It does. I could have knocked out the Roaring Moon right there instantly, which would have been super awesome. But we are going to be making it life very difficult for them, so I will. We could go for Escape Rope, but then they're giving up this guy. I think I'll just boss up the Squawk. There we go. We're going to be retreating to Raikou. We're going to be drawing the additional card with the Fleet-Footed. It's an energy. It's not bad, allowing us to get this energy on this guy. There we go. I wonder if they will have Boss's Orders or not. For now, I think I'll also slap down the Path to the Peak, making it hard for them to just draw cards with Reading Greninja and all that shenanigans. And also put the Big Charm on the Raikou, protecting ourselves a tiny little bit. So with that being said, say goodbye Squawk, the liability Pokemon of the Roaring Moon deck. And if they want to be responding, they would probably need to like boss up something, right? Okay, we have an additional energy. We can definitely get another attack off, which is great. So we have the Zapdos, allowing us to slap that 10 additional damage, helping out against Roaring Moon. And this list is also coming back with Lost Vacuum. So there is that. Path is down. Let's see what they come packing with. So they're going to be retreating. Are they going to be using Oh, they have Boss's Orders. Oh, that's pretty good. Our Miraidon is going to get knocked out here, unfortunately. That is very unfortunately, because we had the Bravery Charm, but now we're going to have to make do with something else. We can just slap with Raikou. Path is still down. Okay, yeah, they used the Calamity Storm to get rid of Path, which is always very annoying. They didn't use Sada, so there's that. They get some prize cards, that's alright. We have Big Charm, so we can put Big Charm on both of these Pokemon, which is actually super nice. I'll go for Big Charm on the Miraidon. I don't think we're going to be able to respond here with our Miraidon, but you never know, right? So I'll go for... An Escape Rope is not good here. Switch card is not good here. I'm just going to attach here. We could go for Tandem Unit to get out another Mareep. Because these Mareeps can eventually help us with energy acceleration. There's 2 Flaaffies in there, and if they want to take care of these fellas, they're gonna be having a tough time. So I'll go for Iono here, putting the opponent to a 4-card hand. I know they might just draw into Sada or whatever, but currently looking at their situation. Okay, we have Flaaffy. So as mentioned, currently looking at the situation, they have 0 energies in the discard pile, which is very nice. I'm going to be going for the Dynamo Motor. Pressurizing our next Miraidon here. We could already use, we could have attached here to use the Battle Claw here, but we have more HP with the Raikou. If they want to knock it out, they will need to do something miraculously. They have to use Frenzy Gouging. Yeah, that's the attack. So just gonna be slapping 170. Not the worst number ever. Definitely considering the fact that if they want to go for the one shot, they need to use the attack too, unless they have a way to get rid of the big charms. We only have 1 Prizers in play, which is super nice. They don't have any energies in the discard pile. And we have Boss's Orders as well. So we are looking pretty good. Definitely the big charms helping out tremendously against Roaring Moon. Path also helps out, but the Frenzied Gouging got rid of that. But it is what it is. They have water energy, so they technically could go for 90-90 on Flaaffy and the other one. But with this board state, we're going to be pressurizing them quite a little bit. I wonder what they're going to do here. We dig Iono to a low hand size. We don't see any Greninja anywhere, so they cannot draw cards. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tricky for them. If they want to take a KO right now, they're going to be sacrificing their Roaring Moon, which is something they won't do, as we see here. They're going to be retreating to the Morpeko. Are they going to be using E-Switch or something to attack with Morpeko? Because they just call it quits. Cool. Okay, with that being said, we can easily go, we're gonna go fleet-footed. There we go, more energies, not that we need it. I'm gonna be attaching energy over here, and I will be bossing up the one with all the energies, going for the retreat on the Raikou. 270 HP is a lot to deal with. We can instantly go for a Dynamo Motor as well onto the Raikou once more. Preparing that one up, and now we just knock out the Roaring Moon with 230 damage output. So that seems easy, right? You have Path, you have the big charms to help you out, and there we go. The prize race, very good for us currently. We have a Raikou to attack. They need to set up a Roaring Moon, the other one, from scratch with only 2 cards in their hand. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. They already wasted down a lot of dark patches. They could go for Sada, which they haven't seen all game, it seems like. Ultra Ball, Mew EX, is that something that's coming down? The cool thing is that there is Lumineon. Okay, playing down that Lumineon. Lumineon is gonna go for probably, yeah, the Sada here. So Sada could set up both of these. We can try and respond if we have 2 Flaaffys with an addition. We have the Nazball as well, so that could help out to set up a Miraidon out of nowhere. We have the free retreat pivot of the Zeraora. Either we draw into our last boss's orders, or we take in the Roaring Moon down in one shot. So there are options. And not only that, they have to use something to one-shot Miraidon, and that's not gonna work. We have the Bravery Charm, so they could go for I don't know what they could go for, to be honest. They cannot do anything, to be honest. I don't think so. They could attack with Morpeko as a 1-prize lead, trying to force us to an escape rope. I don't see another 1-prize Pokemon on their field here, so the only thing we do is we use Arven, and with the Arven we find escape rope, and then we win the game instantly because we have free retreat pivot of the Zeraora. So they're trying to like go for the 2-shot here. Makes sense, I suppose, but with our board state and the double Flaaffy as well, so you just go Arven, escape rope, take the escape rope, slapping it down, and that's gonna be game because they're all 2 prizers on the field. And we can definitely take that down with Miraidon, EX, 230 damage output. Big Charms helping out a ton here, so they do promote that one. We are gonna retreat. There we go, Photon Blaster 230, and Roaring Moon got humiliated, just like it did at LAIC. The meta share was, I think, around 9%, and from that 9%, it went down to like 5% or like 4%. It's insane how it dropped down. It didn't convert all that well. All the Mew EXs at LAIC were running Asselgore, and yeah, it was not a friendly territory for our good friend Roaring Moon. So I don't know if the refined list still need to come, but people might be giving up on Roaring Moon, taking out those results, and might be taking Gardevoir into consideration because Gardevoir performed so well even though Iron Hands is in the format. I do love that Miraidon list here, that Yeah, Juho from Finland put on the map here. Big congratulations, of course, for that result. Miraidon is just... It actually won the Toronto Regionals, and now it wins LAIC. Is there anything that could stop the power of Miraidon going into this new agent format? I don't know, because all the decks have to rely on VIP Pass, and the thing that Miraidon has going for it is that you don't need any of that. You just need one Miraidon to start yourself off, and then you're going to be able to just play the game at least. Mew EX helps with draw engine. You have a lot of Iono to put your opponent down to a low hand size, which is great. I still think you want to be going first. If you get that first energy attachment onto an Iron Hands, you can threaten a turn 2 MP very much, and that's going to be taking down a lot of decks. Okay, starting off with the Iron Hands, funny enough, we have Mareep in the active position. I always try to just put a Pokemon that with a 1 or 3 cost in the active position, so Brood Bonnet. Okay, Brood Bonnet, 120 HP. What should we go for? Iron Hands, taking that down for... I don't even know what I'm up against, to be honest. That's the tricky part. I will Ultra Ball away in energy, which we can then also get rid of the 1 research here. And then get my Miraidon situation resolved. Miraidon, I don't even know what I'm up against. So, Brood Bonnet, I don't know where I should attach or not. I'll get Raikou. I'll get Miraidon. I don't even know if I need the Zapdos, so that's the tricky part here. 1 Flaaffy, so there's 1 prize, no need to get a second Mareep off. I could just go for this situation and then use Tandem Unit again next turn. I don't know if they're gonna be running Path to the Peak or nothing, but if I attach to the Iron Hands, can I make it work? I just take these 2. I'm not gonna go overboard here. This is alright. I could slap on Iron Hands. I don't know. This guy has 120. We have the Lost Vacuum. Let's try. It's an Iron Hands video. I don't know if this is the preferred way of going for it, because we could have the double turbo energy. I'll just attach here. Maybe they don't have anything, and we can respond with an Iron Hands. They could still be another Roaring Moon playing Brood Bonnet, but I just called P Cloth with the... Yeah, Cloth with Electrode. Earthen Vessel. Okay, it is going to be Roaring Moon, which is bad. I had this Iron Hands set up, but Iron Hands could take 3 prize cards on a Squawkabilly as well. So there is at least that. I wonder if they're going to be able to get this Brood Bonnet out of the active position. If not, we're going to amp it very much for 2 prize cards. Initiating the prize trade already. And now that I know that they're playing the pure Roaring Moon builds, I will have to go for a big old Professor's Research, try to get that Flaaffy Dynamotor activation. We'll see where we land, to be honest. Pokestop, could find ourselves some electric generators. They have the escape rope. 2 Sawdust! Oof! Yo, that's some high rolling situation right there. What do we do? Clara? What? Did I go for the Clara? Really? A lot of weak HP Pokemon. MP very much is definitely going to be taking that down. Okay, looks like Roaring Moon is doing some Roaring Moon things. They have the Ancient Booster Capsule. That's 180 HP. And they didn't even activate the Ancient Booster Capsule. That's very weird. Okay, with that being said, they have a Brick Hand. I will just... Maybe we Pokestop, find... Nah, I'm not going to Pokestop. I'm just going to research. I'm just going to research. Okay, we have... not a lot of great things, to be honest. I need... We could go for Pokestop. Yeah, we could go for Pokestop. Yeah, this is not going to get us anywhere. I'll have to get a generator here. Do we need anything else? Probably not. Pokestop, let's go. Generator. Nope. We are shutting down ourselves. So, Path to the Peak is down. 2 energies in the discard pile. At least we can get the energies, I suppose. They have an escape rope in hand, so that at least is good. 120 damage does KO this guy. 2 prizes in the active position does seem like a very bad thing. So I will just activate this Flaaffy. And I will use Dynamotor onto ourselves. Oh yeah, we could have actually knocked out a Bidoof or one of these little fellas, but I'm actually going to set up for the 2-2-2 prize race, because attacking with a Raikou right now and then a Roaring Moon slaps you in the face doesn't seem like a great deal to me. Mew EX, Escape Rope. Could we get another Pokemon set up here? Tandem Unit. Could get another Mareep, but as you all know, there is, of course... Yeah, there is, of course, a Flaaffy priced. So we can slap down Mew EX, use Escape Rope, use Super Rod, and draw something, I suppose? I guess. Let's try that out, shall we? Okay, Mew EX. Now, if we use Escape Rope right now, I'll wait. I have patience. I will just wait. The opponent threw away all the sawdust. What are they gonna do? And there isn't MP very much that could come to fruition. We didn't even find any generator. Pokestop. VIP bus. And they discard literally everything. Pokestop is the worst enemy of everyone right now. Concealed cards. Okay. They also threw away an Iono. So the Bibarel. This is Roaring Moon. Like with the best bricks in the world. They do have dark patches, I suppose. Energy boost capsule is annoying. That is very annoying. Attachment going down onto the Brood Bonnet. Brood Bonnet could actually take down our Flaaffy here, but they have Escape Rope, so I wonder which Pokemon they're gonna give us. We can then promote Iron Hands, and then they have to use Frenzied Gouging, which means we can respond with a one-prize Pokemon, I suppose. And that's Bolt. Yeah, if we use that Escape Rope play with Raikou, we probably could have knocked out either Radiant Greninja or Bibarel, but this is fine. It is fine, because now I'm gonna try and knock something out with Iron Hands. And we're gonna use the Arven here to definitely make do. Okay, we even have an Iono to back ourselves up. So, with that being said, Arven, we're gonna get ourselves. I wonder which Pokemon they're gonna be giving us. Is the Vacuum in here? Big Charm? Nah. Forest Seal Stone and Generator is what we need currently. Yes, I'll take these. I wonder what's gonna happen here. So we use the Generator, no, Super Rod first. Getting the energies back. Then we Generator. Get only one energy. That is pretty tricky. I wonder where we're gonna be putting it. Could slap the active with the two energies there, but I would rather do that with something else. Okay, maybe the Miraidon, I suppose. Or the Iron Hands. I'll just put it on the Iron Hands. I'll use the Tandem Unit. Get myself Zeraora. And then I will go for... Maybe we can just find Forest Seal Stone and the DTE. So I wonder what they were gonna give us if we use Escape Rope. So that gives us some avenues to go on. They might play E-Switches. The Brood Bonnet is an interesting Pokemon. They're gonna go for this guy. Okay. With that being said... we now go for Forest Seal Stone. Using the Forest Seal Stone. And I'm just gonna check real quick if we have the Vacuum. No, Vacuum is gone. Vacuum is gone, ladies and gentlemen. So that is very bad. Dang. Without that, we're gonna have to rely on to attack with something else. But attacking with MP very much for 100 damage is not the worst. It is not the worst, because that puts this guy that he needs to... Oh no, they have Brood Bonnet. That doesn't work. That is stupid. It is stupid. I'll just take a Generator, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be rocking with currently. So, let's go for... Yeah, our Vacuum is priced. That's bad. Definitely with these Ancient Boost shenanigans. Okay, we have 2 energies. That's crazy. One here. We could also attack with a Raikou instead of Miraidon. Or just attack with the Zapdos. Yeah, we've already used Dynamotor, unfortunately, so maybe just attacking with... If we slap 230, can we slap 60 with something? Nah, it's gonna have to be Raikou, I suppose. I feel like Raikou is a great decision here. Can then Iono Path them or something, but they do have access to more situations. Yeah, retreat. Raikou. Slapping them down with the damage. Fleet-footed as well, taking an additional card. It is another Miraidon, irrelevant. I would just slap a little bit of damage. Okay, 210. Can they find Sawdust? We can use MP very much for 3 prize cards on Roaring Moon afterwards, by the way. So that is at least something we could do. And as mentioned with Force Seal Stone, you do find your double turbo energy. So there is an escape rope coming. I will gladly, if they don't take a KO right now, I'll gladly sacrifice my Zeraora here. That's fine. They're going to be coming with the Brute Bonnet. They could take that down if they have an energy. Sada. Okay, they have the Sadas. That one Roaring Moon with 230 HP is something we can take down. They didn't have an Ancient Booster on that one. They did discard all their Sadas, which I'm very happy about. They can take this one Prizer as well here. Okay, we can respond. And we can go 2-2-2 or knock out Brood Bonnet, take 3 prize cards with MP very much on the other Roaring Moon, and then go from there. Is an option. Dark Patch. Yeah, I don't even know if they have Cross Switchers or not. Currently sitting in their discard pile. 3 Sawdust. That's crazy. If we're able to boss this guy up, that's going to be feeling pretty painful. Okay, they're attacking now with Brood Bonnet. Sure. Going for this one. Let's go. An Ultra Ball. Alright. Not what I need right now. All these Pokemon are a little bit weak. Tandem Unit. We will take prize cards eventually. Raichu can also take a huge one-shot on these fellas. Setting up, but we will probably have to wait with a Raichu. I think we're gonna be able to take prize cards eventually and then go for the Flaaffy, so I will go for another one prizer. I like these one prizers a lot. I will Ultra Ball away. Miraidon is actually pretty good, to be honest. A Boss's Orders here, top deck would be insane. That would be insane. Fleet-footed. Let's see what we get. It is a Lightning Energy. We can actually use Dynamotor, so we get rid of this, get rid of that. Yeah, we're going for the Iono here, so I will use Miraidon in hand. 2 Miraidons, that's fine. Let's go for that Iono, putting them down to some lower hand sizes. We have the switch card, the double turbo energy as well. MP very much is actually live, but it doesn't knock out the Brute Bonnet, unfortunately. 120, actually pretty good, to be honest. Dynamotor. We can also go for the one prize Zapdos. Yeah, that's actually not too bad here. Then Zapdos can respond to the Roaring Moon. Let's go Lightning Rondo. Knocking out the Brute Bonnet. So we will have to boss up the Roaring Moon that is damaged and then go for the MP very much to take 3 prize cards for the prize mapping. Vacuum also here. I wish I'd done a little bit more damage there, but that's alright. With so many Pokemon and so many energies in play, I'm feeling pretty good about this because they still need to take 3 knockouts while we can win with MP very much. Unless they go for Boss's Orders on the Iron Hands, but then we can respond with Raichu. I just hope they don't take down my Iron Hands because Iron Hands is what's gonna be sealing the deal here. Yeah, they would need Boss's Orders. They've played down 3 Sadas. Maybe they go after Miraidon instead. I would much rather appreciate that. Boss's Orders, take Iron Hands. No, don't take Iron Hands. No. Okay, that would have taken 3 prize cards, which sucks, but it's alright, I suppose. We actually already used Super Rod, so Iron Hands could have gotten away. Maybe I should have gone for that escape rope play early on, but this one being damaged right now, yeah, Raikou take an additional prize card. Maybe that was a mistake from my part, but yeah, they now have double Bibarel. Crazy. I don't know how many Boss's Orders they have, but they have double Bibarel. Did they go for frenzied gouging? Really? Okay then. Whatever. Sure. Maybe we can find Path or something. Trainer cards. Big Charm. 170. I'll put the Big Charm here. We can literally respond with everything right now. Vacuum there. Is there an attack that could help us here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll put the double turbo energy here, which doesn't help in the slightest. Double turbo energy here. Then fleet-footed. More boss's orders, I suppose. Yeah, it's 2/2/2. That's pretty annoying, I suppose. Switch card. So one price. These boss orders actually are pretty good because we can also use Dynamotor. They have 7 cards. 7 cards. That's a lot. These boss orders are pretty good though because we want to target this guy down. I'm gonna go Dynamotor. I'll maybe attack with the Mareep here, slapping 30. And I don't know how many booster capsules they have. 1. Currently. Can also knock it off already. We'll see what happens, but they could Iono. I don't know. I don't know what the better situation is. I'll just attack with Zapdos. Sounds like a great plan. I'll wait with the rest. Because I have 2 Bulbasaurs in hand and I'm gonna try and target down the one and attack with Mareep here. I know, it seems funny. Maybe they attack with this Mareep. They can go 90-90 and they promote Greninja, I guess. Interesting battle against this Roaring Moon. This is a very strange Roaring Moon build. With Clara as well. Sada again. And that's the last Sada out of them. So these are the only 2 attackers left. They could attack with Brute Bonnet, but we have Boss. Which is good. Nazball. More Pico, whatever. 2 Dark Patches only used. And I think they're gonna swing with the Brute Bonnet here. Right? And that's actually powered up with the 3rd Dark Patch. There's a switch coming down. They're gonna attack with Brute Bonnet, but we have Bulbasaurs. Very good news. And I'm gonna slap it with the Electro Ball from the Mareep. They have Palpat. They're gonna have Bulbasaur's order shenanigans, right? Sawdust. They're gonna set up some Sawdust. Bulbasaur's orders and Clara. Okay. Bulbasaur's and Clara, that's no Sada. That's for sure. Maybe they have the Galarian Moltres that they could power up out of nowhere. So what I'll be doing here is we're gonna be knocking out the Roaring Moon with Mareep, which is something you are able to do. Slapping this down. We're gonna be bossing up this one. We will vacuum away the Ancient Booster. Let's go. Ancient Booster. Away with it. To the Lost Zone with you. Then we can go for Tandem Unit. I think there's so many 2 prizes on board already that it doesn't matter that I Tandem Unit here, I suppose. Already weak HP Pokemon in play. Miraidon EX. Maybe I should have used Nazball for something else, but it's alright. I'm just gonna tin out like this. I'm gonna be using the Dynamotor, already setting up another attacker right here. And now Flaaffy is going to do the crazy stuff. Let's go. Electro Ball. Alright, the Roaring Moon is knocked out. And they cannot use Clara and Boss at the same time. They clearly were not expecting Mareep to take over the show here. 4 energies there. 3 energies in the Brute Bonnet. They might come with Galarian Moltres and Boss, but I'd be very surprised if that happened. Oh, the Galarian Moltres is going down as well. And Escape Rope plays will not work since we have Flaaffy here. I wonder how this will work out. Brute Bonnet slaps 180. Actually 120. There's more Pekko. Don't even have enough energies. Ultra Ball. More Pekko Clara. Nothing. What? What do they have in hand? Switch to the Brute Bonnet. They probably don't have enough. They don't have enough to last them through the game, I suppose. They also got rid of Clara, got rid of the Galarian Moltres. There's another Galarian Moltres. They need Balls as well. Do they have everything? They have double the... Yeah, they have Balls in hand. They have Balls in the deck. They have Dark Pet. They have literally everything. 2 cards left in their deck, by the way. Funky. Here comes the last Industrious Incisors. They have boss 100%, and they're gonna go after one of our 2 prize Pokemon. That was a very cool game. I'm not gonna lie. Even though they played Palpad and all that stuff, I probably should have gone for the first attack with Raikou and Escape Rope, and that maybe would have gotten us the game, but I was afraid that a Roaring Moon is gonna respond for a 2-prize knockout, and then it's gonna be turning out okay. Also, Super Rotting. The Iron Hands could have helped out like tremendously to take like 3 prize cards on that damage Roaring Moon, but I did showcase that there's some avenues that you could go for with, of course, attacking with a Mareep out of nowhere. But yeah, that Galarian Moltres late game card, I expected it, but in combination with boss, they literally had everything. They drew, like with double Bibarel, they drew their entire hand. But that Roaring Moon deck does seem like it's a very weird build, because you do have Bibarel and late game Galarian Moltres, but on the other hand, your early game aggression is like laughable, I would say, because they didn't get everything perfectly. Okay, let's play another game with Miraidon hand. It looks like we're only seeing Roaring Moons on the ranked ladder, it seems. Can we face off against another deck? Tails. Yeah, that was interesting. I wish my Iron Hand was not bossed up instantly, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be going first, setting something up, and see how it goes. Alright. A turn 1 path is also very strong, I suppose. Okay, we have Raikou, and we do have the full bench situation. We even have Forest Seal Stone on top of it. Let's see what we were up against. Okay, it's a mirror match. Mirror matches are always tricky, because I think we can slow the opponent down immensely if we just slap down a path. That could be a nasty situation, right? I will go for Ultra Ball, get Miraidon, get my own setup, and then I'll slap down path. Sounds like a plan. Vacuum could be great for the big charms that come into play. 2 lightning energies. I'll just use Fleetfoot. Nuzball. This is actually way better. Nuzball. I'm gonna get out Miraidon. Let's go. And then we're gonna go for Tandem Unit. Get Mareep. And Tandem Unit. Let's see here. We have Raikou. I'm gonna use another Tandem Unit, I suppose. We can just attach here. And then we go... I could put a big charm onto Raikou. Ooh, that is actually way better. Tandem Units. We have one Flaaffy in hand as well. So we can get one of these. And one of these. We can get the Squawk as well, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go slow it down for the opponent, which is very great. They might play a supporter or not. So Star Alchemy. And what I typically do in the mirror match is do the most annoying thing in existence, is slap down turn 1 path and see if they can handle it. Let's go. Let's see if they can handle it. There's also a Zapdos stuck in the active. Let's see if Miraidon comes to town. Big charm on Zapdos. And a research. Okay, their hand was actually pretty bad. All their big charms are gone, so our vacuum is pretty safe. We can vacuum away that big charm. We can also vacuum away our own path if we want to use more abilities, but we currently don't. Although a fleet-footed, yeah. Turn 1 path. I cheesed the mirror match. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. The deck is pretty good. It flows pretty well. You have options with Iron Hands. And Iron Hands is such a scary Pokemon, and we don't see a lot of, if I am being honest, I don't see a lot of Guardy on the rank ladder. Path also helps against Iron Valiant, that just tackles around your weak HP Pokemon. Be careful of slapping down your little Mareep there, because that is always super scary if they're able to Yoga Loop turn 1. Next battle with Miraidon hands. They probably know already what they're up against, seeing our deck box, but I don't mind. People can know that I'm playing Miraidon, because going first is good, going second is good. That's a deck that doesn't mind at all. Okay, and this time we still win the coin flip. I always like to go first because I can path cheese some people, and that's always something awesome. Okay, we have Miraidon, we have the Iron Hands. The DTE attachment is actually super huge. Let's see what we're up against. We have the Arven package. I wonder where I'm gonna be if I can attach the double turbo or the energy on the Iron Hands. We're so close for turn 2 MP very much. We even have the switch card and the Arven on top of it. Could even go for research if need be. Okay, it is up against Charizard. Okay, how about turn 2 MP very much? Charizard is actually pretty scary. It actually is pretty scary. But an MP very much does seem like a great deal still. I will use Tandem Unit. I need all my Mareeps out ASAP, so Miraidon Mareep. Just because of the fact that for Tandem Units, I will get Mareep and I will get Raikou. We don't need additional damage output. I'll take these. Can save the Nuzlocke for later, like a Mew EX or something. I'll go double turbo energy on Iron Hands. I'll go generator, 1 energy, and I am threatening an Ampu very much by turn 2. They're not gonna be using Boss's orders. There's no way. They could still use Iono though. So here we go. The hands are ready to be used. Okay. I'm gonna go for a big old research. Could also go for Arven to find Path. Arven with Forest Seal Stone and Path seems great. We will just need to respond here. We need to get as many energies in play as possible. Lumineon with the Luminous Sign. Okay, they get Arven, so they're gonna go for TM Evolution, I suppose. Against Charizard, as soon as we're taking prize cards, it's gonna be bad. The cool thing is that Lumineon's in place, so that's gonna be an easy target. I think I still will go for a Professor's Research to set my board up, because we can use the generators later. And responding to a Zard here could be nice. We don't actually need Path, although, yeah, Path could definitely help here. I'll just go for a Research. Arven could find myself Generator and for a Seal Stone, but yeah, they have Bibarel up as well. We'll see. Cool thing is they have, of course, a Lumineon up, which is nice, and we can take 2 prize cards on the Toad School, which is cool. Yeah, let's go Research, get rid of all that. Okay, we have the Big Charm. Big Charm is gonna be super useful here. Big Charm on this guy. Attachment here. Flaaffy there. And we have the Forest Seal Stone. Okay, that's cool. I'll put it down. I don't know if they might have Vacuum, right? They might have the Vacuum. I think I'll just... But yeah, if they Iono us, I'll just slap it down. And then go for... Oh, I can even do the generator part already, right? This guy is not going to get knocked out here. And if they want to vacuum, they're probably going to vacuum away the Big Charm. So I think I'll just go for Ampu very, very much. For 2 prize cards. Easy. With the Forest Seal Stone, we can find... I would say a Balsasaurus or something. Could have Forest Seal Stone to find Path. But I'm going to wait because I'll try to boss up the Lumineon there. We've taken 2 prize cards. They could go for they go with Jet Energy on the Charmander. Interestingly enough. And Charizard currently only slaps how much damage? 180 plus 60 is 240. Not enough to take down the big Iron Hands threats. And with Forest Seal Stone we can boss up Lumineon for 3 prize cards. And if that happens, the game's as good as over. Okay, Vacuum, okay. And the Forest Seal Stone as well. So we saved our own Forest Seal Stone. We don't have a free retreat pivot currently. If we slap down Path, they should have... Maybe I should have slapped down Path. With the Path down, they need to choose between Big Charm or Path. And they cannot choose both. So there were definitely some things that could have gone better there. Yeah, definitely some things that could have gone better. I probably will try and go for Escape Rope, take a 1 prizer, and then take 3 prize cards with a Miraidon onto a Lumineon. That would be cool. Here they go. Are they gonna swing? Where's the Vacuum? Forest Seal Stone on the Lumineon. Lumineon using the Forest Seal Stone. They could have gotten everything, to be honest, so that would have not mattered. That could have been a counter stadium for all we know. So, yeah. Vacuum coming down. And our Iron Hands becoming puny once again. And there's a Zard. in the face. Sure. That is interesting. Jet Energy is a way they can get out of the active. They can also still evolve Zard. Now, this is not good. I'll tell you that. But we still have Charizard, Mew EX that can KO. Mew EX that can KO Charizard. So we, at one point, will need to KO the Lumineon first. And put a one prizer up front. There's a Super Rod. That's pretty good. Okay. We can Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Find Flaaffy. Use the Flaaffy. We have 3 energies in our discard pile. An Escape Rope with the Iron Hands is probably the best play here. So I'll put down Iron Hands and Mew EX. Maybe more. Now the energies need to stay because of Flaaffy. I'll just put those back. And I'll go for Professor's Research. Oh, this is not good. It is definitely not good because we cannot get out of the active position. And they might find Balsasaurus, which is always super scary. I'll just take the Iron Hands, try to set that up. And then, yeah, see how we go from there. This is scary, man. Iron Hands. Dynamotor. Iron Hands. I will attach with the turn. They could still have balls and knock this out, which is bad. So maybe it is better to just put an energy on the Raikou instead. Yeah, that's about it. That's all we can do. We're stuck with Flaaffy. We can also still, if we have some luck with generators, one shot with a Raichu and then save the rest for later. Easy evolving to Charmeleon. Please don't have boss. Please don't have everything. Just attack my Flaaffy. Ah, Turo. Turo gets rid of the Lumineon. That's super bad. Well, with Flaaffy down, we will need to get our good friend Raichu thrown up in the mix, which is always super tricky. Oh, now that I think about it, an Escape Rope play with Iron Hands could also get us 2 prize cards, and then we go for Mew EX from there on out, right? Okay. Lots of things to think about, that's for sure. So we need to actually... Oh, there's a Path. Path is also super good. I will slap down... I'll just use Fleet-footed first. There is a Boss's Orders. Interesting. We still have our V-Star ability as well. I will slap down Path right now. There we go. Currently sitting at 0 energies in our discard pile. That's something you don't want to be seeing. I'll use Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. And I will... Setting up the Raichu here seems nice, but the Mew EX is probably better. Amp you very much. And then we have so many generators. 2 of them left. They will need to... Ah, we can just set up Mew EX, right? Okay. This one. Attachment here. Dynamotor. Here. And then we could go for Boss's Orders to KO something, but it's probably better to go for an Escape Rope. And I think I'll just Iono the opponent to a low hand size. Path is down. Escape Rope play, that's great. Star Alchemy is also around. Yeah. I will Escape Rope. Yeah, there's 4 energies that go down the drain, which is very, very bad. Escape Rope. There's Bidoof. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stall out with Boss or something. Okay. MP very much. Let's go. Okay, the situation is getting scary. Okay, electric generators, lots of energies, 1 Flaaffy. Oh boy. Can we get Iono as well? Iono to 2? Yo, with Path down, we're not coming back from that, shall we? Okay, there's an Escape Rope. There's the Balsasaurus, I suppose. Radiant Zard. Industrious Incisors. A couple of prize cards. And this Ultra Ball. If they have a counter stadium, Zard can attack. Hey, Rain Charizard still seems like a very hard matchup. Another Zard. Attachment onto the Charizard. And they go crazy. Okay, if they have balls, they win, right? Because we need to trap. We need to trap a Bibarel. We still need to take 2 prize cards. So we need to charge up the Mew. Try to trap Bibarel and see how it goes. Okay, there's balls as orders. Okay, ballsing up. If we balls up Charizard and they have a counter stadium and energy, I think I'll just balls up Bibarel. I'll try and charge up my Mew. Then next turn we top deck an energy and we win, right? Because we have balls in hand here. Star Alchemy. Star Alchemy will get ourselves. There's Bav down. If they just stick in the active, that's good, right? I'll just take an energy so we ensure that we 100% take the game next turn. Attachment here. Okay, so we do have balls in hand. They might Iono us again, so maybe I should have waited with that Star Alchemy, but I want to ensure that we have game next turn. So I wonder what they have. 3 cards in hand. Just stay stuck in the active, please. I beg you. Path is down. Their hand is full of... They've already used Vacuum, which is great. The Lumineon was back in hand. It's Town Store. Attachment coming down on the Bibarel. What can the Town Store bring? Please, nothing. Stay stuck. Stay stuck. So we can boss. Lumineon. Oh no. Lumineon. Do they have something that can get out of the active balls Zords? Do they have everything? We have balls. We had balls generator and we could have knocked it out. We have balls. Town Store? Why would you trap Flaaffy? So you have more time, I suppose. Well, you have escape rope. TM Evolution? What? Are they stuck? Nesball? Do we have game in hand? Charmander? Are they stuck? Can't they find Jet Energy? TM Evolution. We have the game! Let's go! Okay. That's fantastic to see. Could even KO with our good friend Mew EX. They're at 1 prize card. So Mew EX is going to be able to slap 330 damage, which is clearly insane. So we did play that out perfectly. We can even knock out Lumineon. I think knocking out Lumineon is probably better, but just for the show of it, this is a show, alright? Attachment here. Bossing up. My plan was just to boss up the Charizard and use my genome hacking skill. So yeah, there we go. We did the things necessary. So that was kind of scary. Saved my 4 Seal Stone for just late game Iono, but it worked out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Iron Hands Miraidon deck. Big shout out again to Juho Kallama from Finland, winning the LAIC Sao Paulo 2023. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, if you enjoyed it, rock the hell out of the like button and of course, take a look at my sponsors. There's PokedownStore.com, the best place for TCG live code cards. You can use the coupon Zapdos TCG for 5% off. There is Dragon Shield for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Links down below to get 5% off over at Dragon Shield. There is yourplaymat.com to get 10% off to create your own custom playmat. Do it today so you can create your own unique creation to play on. And there's cardmarket.com for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name Zapdos TCG to help support the channel. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for some more brand new Pokemon TCG action. Peace.